time for thrilling manhole action! Look at that man, as he takes the role of 4 manholes, instead of 1. That was challenging. Must get harder than this. Look at that one in the bottom right. He's like, oh my god, help me! Hey! I actually had a manhole there instead of falling to my death! Hey, I'm not dead! There's just look of relief on their face. It's like, oh my god, I'm still alive! Exciting gameplay! Riveting action! Is that bouncing that on his head? That must hurt. Must hurt him tremendously. It's getting harder now. As you can see, they're appearing more regularly now. That same person cloned 7 million times. Will this man be able to stop it? Can he survive? Probably not. Let's play a game that's a thing. It's actually 1 of 5 on a Game Boy game. Yeah, this is 1 of 5 games on a single Game Boy cartridge. Back in the day, you'd have thought that was absolutely fantastic, and then you'd realise how, well, not in-depth the gameplay is. When I was younger, I used to think this game was quite hard. Must have been very young. I didn't initially own this game, I think one of my other siblings did. Music's quite catchy. That look of surprise on their faces always gets me. Times are tough when this has to be your job. What's my job today, boss? You're a manhole cover. In fact, you're 4. Oh. Well, there's your 1 manhole cover. Off you go. Ho ho! Look at that! He has the ability to phase through time. Look at that! It's like I'm just pressing a few buttons. That's all I'm doing. Pressing buttons. I could do this all day. Well, he couldn't. He's probably absolutely exhausted by now. Please, no more people walking on the manhole! Bearing in mind this entire game is about him trying to get and keep a job, I think this is actually like the 3rd or 4th job on the list. You gotta think how bad the other 2 jobs were. And the fact that this isn't actually a real job. Skipping and prancing along they go. Where are they all going? I've no idea. It must be somewhere important. Well, 101 people have not died in the sewers. Progress! I wonder if it's done by a random algorithm or if it's just predetermined and just loops. Because it's actually getting easier. I actually have one of these Game & Watch collection things on the Nintendo DS. Got it with Club Nintendo. It's the only place you can actually see you can get it apart from eBay, and it's expensive on eBay. Took a lot of codes from DS and Wii games to get that, but it's worth it. Okay, it's not especially worth it. It's not it's not a particularly great game, but it's an uncommon game. I'm surprised the water in this thing's actually blue. Maybe this isn't a sewer. Maybe it's just a bridge that got destroyed somehow, and there's a floating washing line in the sky. It's not likely, though. Maybe it's people that can... Oh! Maybe it's people that can only walk by jumping. But look at them. They're not exactly walking, are they? They're jumping. Graphics are pretty basic, though. But what do you expect? 'Tis after all a Game Boy game. This one had colour capability, as you can see. Not just colour capability, Super Game Boy ability, I believe. Got this stuck in your head now, haven't I? This tune's gonna be in your head all day. Not just going to be in your head all day, you're never not going to remember it. You'll just be walking along, you'll see a manhunt, you'll be like do 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 do. Bum, bum, bum. I've just realised there's something attached to the side of this man's face. Is that his nose? It's huge in that case. I was about to say, you should go get someone to look at that, and they realise, wait, that's probably your nose. Probably. It might not be. Do they get any faster? I don't think they do in this mode. Well, nearly 200 people have not died at the hands of my ineptitude. Oh! No, apparently he throws his clothes away, gets really angry, and then everything resets. Sort of. How dare you get my shirt wet? All these people are wearing his shirts! Shirts and underwear! Because when he took his shirt off, all he had was underwear! That's a terrifying thought! These people are only wearing underwear! And shirts! By the way, normally if the bridge came out and you fell into the water, that would probably be the end of your career, but now you get 3 chances! It's like, this job is so terrible, we're gonna give you 3 chances to mess up. But it's my first day! Well, you're gonna mess up eventually. It's a 24-hour job, this. When will I get paid? Yeah, about payment. You'll get it if you keep the job. But the job's 24 hours, sir! Just keep at it. Oh, now I've got it in my head. Oh! Getting a little taxing. Nope! I ain't having you fall in the water. Or you. You're the same guy, but it doesn't matter. Well, I'm glad you all came along for this video. I mean, I hope you weren't expecting something else. That would be terrible. Imagine if you came to this video and you thought something else was happening. Oh. But we all know you came here for this. manhole action. That could be interpreted terribly wrong. But say tremendously, and ended up saying terribly. That's a new word now. Terribly. Spread it around, folks. It's terrible and tremendously. Tremendously terrible. Terribly. Oh wow, I totally ignored you. See? Only wearing pants now! And he's really mad. The man who only wears pants and shirts. Well, it is actually getting relatively taxing now. Still like their faces like, I'm not dead. I have so much more to live for now. Maybe I too will become a manhole man. Oh no! It reset all my lives? I'll be here all day! But I was about to lose! I didn't know it reset your lives after 300. I bet they're getting faster now. Oh no, they're not walking in time anymore! Oh no! You've got to be kidding! They're not! They're not walking in time anymore. At all. It's awful! I mean, the people on the top are, but these guys aren't. Or were they never walking in time to begin with? I barely noticed. I was too busy having fun! I do like how they're doing the leap of faith thing. Well, there may not be a manhole here, but there will be just before my foot hits the ground. Oh, thank God there was. Oh, ninja-like reflexes. Avoiding... Typical. I say ninja-like reflexes and I miss someone. Oops. They look behind them just as they're about to, like, step. It's like, there's not someone behind me, is there? There's not someone behind me. I'm alright. No one's following me. Not when I'm about to jump down this manhole. I've saved 374 lives. The fact that 5 people fell and drowned is... 6 people fell. I didn't even notice you. I think that might be it. Game over. Well, looks like I don't have a job anymore. Bugger. Now what will I do?